Alright folks, this is Cimbolic. This is part 3 of the summary video on the Council of 12 show that took place November 14, 2009 on the topic of HIV, the AIDS virus. In essence, if two people are positive, they can infect each other with different strains of the disease. So you always want to have protected sex, even if both partners test positive for the HIV virus. It's good to know that a diagnosis of HIV positive is no longer the end of the world. It is manageable. People can have healthy lives. Their health can gradually be restored through the use of medications that suppress the virus. It is not the end of the world to test positive. It is a life-changing event. But people can live basically a normal life with medications. As I say, it's not an easy route to go. It's a very expensive route to go. May actually represent a sort of economic disaster. There are programs that offer free or low-cost medication, but you know, as I say, it's better not to contract the disease in the first place. In any event, the important thing is practice safe sex. Either practice abstinence, or if you're going to practice sex, practice protected sex using condoms. Get tested, maybe get tested annually, and if you test positive, you know, get some counseling on it as to getting proper medical treatment to keep the disease under control, and learn how not to spread the disease, and how to basically disclose to people or sexual partners that you have it. There are a lot of the counseling will help people learn how to disclose, practice role-play disclosures, I assume, how to communicate to people, how to communicate to past sexual partners and future sexual partners. In any event, it is not the end of the world to test positive for HIV. It was 27 years ago, but not now. Still, it is an extremely serious disease, and we all bear responsibility for not spreading this disease, for getting tested to determine whether or not we have been exposed, because there are no symptoms. We cannot tell. Only through testing can we tell, and basically not spreading the disease, which means protected sex if we are going to have sex. So get tested. Your local public health department may do free testing, and it may be anonymous. Another community-based organization may do it, or your regular physician if you don't mind the testing going into your regular medical record. However, you know, if you're not worried about that, if you don't have concerns that that information may somehow leak out, and that, you know, you may be the victim of some sort of discrimination against people who test positive, as I say, you know, a community-based organization, maybe the public health department, can do this anonymously, so it stays out of your medical record. Try to get tested once a year. I would say. My cat just jumped up here. Look. Are you HIV positive? Maybe, huh? Are you? I don't know. I don't know. Her brother just went through major surgery. He's recovering in there. She's kind of a little confused because he came back from the hospital, and he has lots of funny hospital smells on him, and he's wearing this kind of cone thing, and she doesn't recognize him, so she's really needy right now. So get tested. Remember, 25 million people are positive for HIV and don't know that they have it, you know, and could have contracted it in various ways, you know, and they can contract it from a heterosexual partner. So get tested. 1 million people test positive, and these are low numbers, as I say. Your public health department, etc., probably has a website where you can find out where to get tested. The phone book probably does too. And as I say, there are these events coming up. December 1st, World AIDS Day. February, the month of February, National African American HIV Awareness Month, and March is Women's HIV Awareness Month. Let's all stay healthy, okay? And let's all stay healthy. Let's either practice abstinence or protected sex. Let's have very open discussions with people. Let's hold off on having sex. Let's not just jump into bed with people. If we're going to have a relationship, let's take some time to build it. Let's go down and get tested together, start that dialogue, and wait for the results of the test to come back in about 6 weeks, and then we will know whether both people are have tested negative, or whether one or both have tested positive. And then it's just a matter of health management and still using protected sex, even if one or both of us actually have contracted the virus and are positive. I believe that about sums it up. You can listen to the archived show on blogtalkradio.com/Council of 1-2. I encourage you to. These summary videos, I try to be very, very thorough, but I always do miss things. And it's always interesting to listen to the callers and listen to the conversation and actually hear the voice of the guest, and of course glean the information that I have missed. I have somehow missed over or passed over in my summary videos. So, thank you, folks. Remember, we're going to have more Council of 12 shows coming up in the future. It's always at 5 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time on blogtalkradio.com/Council of 1-2. We have more guests coming up, some on investment and stocks and trading and basically financial prosperity. I encourage you to keep tuned in. We have other topics too. They just have escaped my mind right now, but they're all very interesting. And basically, we're going to build strong selves, strong families, and strong communities, and we will do that through the power of knowledge. Thank you, folks. It's been great talking to you. Take care. Be healthy. Be happy. Be prosperous.